Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about types of plumbing systems used in buildings and types of pipes used for water supply in plumbing works. So let's begin. There are two types of plumbing systems in buildings. One is direct water supply system and other is indirect water supply system. First we will discuss about indirect water supply system. This type of system is used in developing countries like India, Pakistan and Asian countries where the municipal water supply pressure is low. This system consists of underground tank and overhead tank. Due to low water pressure, the water cannot reach the overhead tank. Hence, water is supplied from underground tank to overhead tank with the help of pump and then it flows to respective floor by gravity. Advantages of using this system are: there is no threat of pipe burst. If main water supply is stopped due to some reasons, then water can still be made available from the overhead storage tank. Disadvantages of using this system are: in this system, the upper floors will get water at less pressure. The lower and ground floors will get the water at high pressure, causing problem in working of showers and flush valves. Also, it requires extra cost of pipes and tanks, which is substantial. Due to overhead tank, the dead weight of building increases. Now we will discuss about direct water supply system. Such type of water supply system is used in developed countries like America and European countries. When the pressure in municipal water supply line is sufficient, then we can use direct water supply system. In this system, there is underground tank which gets water from municipal water supply line, and this water is pumped with the help of hydro-pneumatic pump to a respective floor. When one opens the tap, the pump starts and he gets required quantity of water. Advantages of using this type of system are: in this system, overhead tank is not required and hence less piping and less maintenance is required. That's why this system is economical as compared to indirect water supply system. The pumps are designed in such a way that water can be supplied at any pressure at any floor. In case of indirect water supply system, the water is supplied to overhead tank first and then it will be supplied to respective floors. Hence, direct water supply system consumes less energy. Disadvantages of using this system are: pipes may leak due to high pressure water flowing through them. Continuous power supply with backup from generator is required to operate this system, else no power, no supply of water. Now we will discuss about the pipes used for plumbing works in buildings. PEX pipes. PEX, also known as cross-linked polyethylene. PEX pipe is a flexible plastic pipe. The initial cost of this type of piping is slightly higher. The installation process is fast and it requires minimal maintenance. It is better than copper piping. It is heat resistant and can be used for hot and cold water supply. The drawback of using this pipe is it cannot be used in outdoor applications as UV rays can damage its plastic layer. These pipes are vulnerable to being perforated by mouth parts of plant feeding insects. Copper pipes. Copper pipes have considerable strength, reasonable ductility and high corrosion resistance. There are three types of copper pipes available in the market. Heavy gauge means the wall thickness of pipe is more. Medium gauge means the wall thickness of pipe is medium. And light gauge means the wall thickness of pipe is less. Copper pipes can be used for both hot and cold water supply. They have high tensile strength and can therefore have thin walls and they can be bent easily. These pipes can be used in thin walls. When the groundwater is highly corrosive to metals, then copper pipes are used. Cast iron pipes. CI pipes are most common type of pipes used in sewer lines of homes and some commercial properties. CI pipes are strong and can withstand the weight of dirt and stones without breaking. The major drawback of CI pipes is they can rust and corrode very fast. Galvanized iron pipes. When steel is galvanized, it becomes galvanized iron. In galvanization process, a thin coating of zinc is deposited on steel to protect it from corrosion. GI pipes are much stronger than copper pipes, but the drawback is they corrode easily in soft and acid waters. These pipes can be used where chance of corrosion is less. As compared to copper pipes, GI pipes are very economical. GI pipes are costlier than PVC pipes. These pipes were used several years ago in residential building projects. The homes built in between 1930 to 1980 have GI pipes, but nowadays GI pipes are not being used in residential construction for plumbing purposes. Most homes that have GI pipes need to be repiped. Stoneware pipes. Stoneware pipe is manufactured in ceramic industries by burning soft soil in high temperature. These pipes are laid on an even bed of concrete. Nowadays, PVC pipes are being preferred to these pipes in many places. These pipes are extensively used as underground drainage pipes in low-cost construction buildings. These pipes are cheap. Asbestos cement pipes. This is a type of pipe that is made using asbestos and cement. These pipes are very cheap compared to all, but they are heavy and they can break easily. These pipes are used as vent pipes, soil pipes, and rainwater pipes, etc. Plastic or PVC pipes. The long form of PVC is polyvinyl chloride. These pipes are lightweight, easy to install, and corrosion resistant. Plastic pipes are further classified into following. Unplasticized PVC means UPVC or rigid pipes. These pipes are used for cold water supply. These pipes are used for distribution of water with temperature below 45 degrees Celsius. Plasticized PVC pipes, which are plasticized with addition of rubber. These pipes have lower strength and lower working temperature than UPVC pipes. Chlorinated PVC. Chlorinated PVC means CPVC pipes, which can withstand higher temperature up to 120 degrees Celsius. These pipes are used for hot and cold water supply. CPVC pipes are more flexible than PVC pipes. These pipes are costlier than asbestos cement pipes but cheaper than GI pipes. Concrete pipes. They can be reinforced or unreinforced with varying diameters. Small unreinforced concrete pipes are very much used for drainage of rainwater pipe. Large diameter pipes are generally used for major water supply works. These pipes are mostly used to supply water. Like this video if you learned something, and be sure to share it with someone who might benefit from it.